Greetings street racing fans, Sharky, your race master here, and this is A11 Outlaws Season 2. This season I am joined by last season's now retired King of the Season, Keldon Raven, who will be helping out with commentating and be our season finish line marshal from the Raven's Nest. Keldon, can you please run us through the Season 2 rules?
So, Season 2 rules. All the races are first past the post. The league table contains 10 spaces. The gatekeeper for entry into the list. Call-outs can only challenge one position above, and all call-outs must be in front of the race master, me, or by mutual consent. So I think we'll have to
That makes sense, because if somebody then was waiting by the finish line by somebody, they could call out down there as well.
Agreed. So, if you lose, you drop to 10th position. If you are gatekeeper or challenger, you drop to challenger. That's a change from last year. If you win 3 times as position 1 on the list, you retire as king of the list. If you lose to the same gatekeeper twice in a row, you're out. At the end of the season, any king of the list race-off become king of the season. This includes any previous king of the season.
Yes, so that's it. That's the Season 2 rules. That's how it goes. Let's see what we've got in this episode. Right, drivers meeting. So, last time we had a situation where we now have 2 people that are going forward towards King of the Season to face off against Keldon at the end of the season. The Flying Fenman we knew in Dan Buster was already there, and last time out, Hakari with Del Feugo joined him, which has shaken the list up.
Very much so. So, as the list currently stands, in position 1 we have Jimmy Fraser and the Enforcer. In position 2 we have Crockett Tub with Cuboid.
Neither of which raced last time.
Indeed. Position 3 is Kitsune.
With Tam.
Position 4 is Ron Medic in I'm a Felony. Position 5 is the Neon Princess in Rimu. In position 6, Black 13, driven by Drayson. In position 7, we have Ken Kilometer driving Sidebite. Position 8, Wade Kyle in Hondrale. Position 9, we've got Rose Isley in Poison Ivy. In position 10, we've got Jackstown Jimmy driving Mullet. Then as gatekeeper, we've got the Jet Fuel Nova. And as the challenger, we have Moonshot.
So yeah, just to welcome Katie Horizon. This is your first drivers meeting. Welcome to the list. Welcome to the racing. Let's talk a little bit about Moonshot briefly, because I think this is a first. Because Moonshot is a Dean Moon tuned Lamborghini Huracan LP 610-4, which means it's a 4-wheel drive car. It's the first 4-wheel drive car we've had compete in A11 Outlaws, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. We have had 3 call-outs already, and I don't think it's going to surprise anyone, do you?
No. These call-outs, well, I think we pretty much called them last time out. So yeah, unsurprisingly, Crockett Tab has called out the Enforcer.
Yep, so that'll be our first race. And then Poison Ivy has called out Hondrele. No surprise there.
Indeed. And last but by no means least is the newcomer to the list. Moonshot has called out Jet Fuel Nova.
So that's our first 3 call-outs. So get to your cars, get everything sorted. We'll get that on there. As soon as everybody's sorted, we can get somebody up to the line. We'll get the racing underway. Don't forget, you can call out in front of me.
Or in front of me.
Or by mutual agreement. Now, we're going to end the drivers' meeting here. And I'm going to do a quick overfly with the drone. Because there's something interesting a bit further down the track. But we'll come on to that in a second. Here we are at the garage. Line down the track. See there the fire support vehicle. Socket, Dagenham dustbin, Wilberforce. Additional lighting being provided, floodlight on the top of the ambulance. Oh look, it's Princess Sparkle and her vehicle. The bully goat. But who's that? That vehicle's been parked up there for a while. There's a guy in there with a helmet on. It's obviously not police, but I don't know who it is. Keldon at that end. Flag girl. Right, let's get back up the track. So here we go for race 1, and up at the line we have got our position 1 and 2. On the right hand side we have got Enforcer with Jimmy Fraser at the wheel. On the left hand side we have got Crockett Tab with Cuboid at the wheel. It was expected, both of them didn't race last time out, which puts them at P1 and P2. This will be for the P1. We'll see how this runs. So here we go for race 1 of episode 6 of A11 Outlaws. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. Crockett Tab's whiffed it part way up this top end.
And a clear passing over the line for the Enforcer.
Okay, I'm sure Crockett Tab will be fine. We will move on, but that gives the Enforcer 1 win. Well, let's all go tonight. Swiftly moving on to race 2. Up at the line, we've got Poison Ivy and Hondrele. But in the meantime, we've had 2 more call-outs, haven't we?
We have indeed. We've had 10 kilometre call-out Jason. So that's Sidebite versus Black 13.
Yep, and then Colette, the Neon Princess in Ramu, has called out the DJ, Ron Medic, in Felony. So that'll be race 5. So up at the line now, on the left-hand side, we've got the purple car, which is Poison Ivy. On the right-hand side, we have got the yellow car, which is Hondrele. So here we go for race 2 of episode 6. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. Yep, Wade and Hondrele and Poison Ivy had a little bit of a coming together just down in front of Wilberforce, the Dagenham Dustbin and Suckit, which has put Wade on his roof. I'm sure he'll be fine. But yep, that poison ivy goes up another place. So yeah, Wade's okay. We have had another call out. I'll speak about that one in a second. But this is a race I've really been looking forward to. I've been looking forward to seeing how this Lamborghini handles it, how we deal with a four-wheel drive, whether it's going to have a major advantage, whether we're going to see a load of more four-wheel drives turning up to take part. So on the left-hand lane, we have got the yellow Lamborghini Moonshot of Katie Horizon. On the right-hand side, we have got the Jet Fuel Nova of Scott O'Brien. But that call out, well, it seems like the Enforcer's not going to get a break tonight, because Tamimai in Kitsune has called out Jimmy Fraser in Enforcer, which will be race 6. Here we go for race 3. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. Wow, that was interesting. Katie's whiffed it at this end and Scott's whiffed it part way down, so we'll go for a reset. Here we go for reset 1 of race 3 of episode 6. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And that was a clear win for the Jet Fuel Nova.
In reverse.
In reverse.
But hot,
going on.
yeah, hot on the heels was Katie, but that's not going to change anything. But it does mean that he is maintaining his position, and it is his first win as gatekeeper, which means if Katie loses to him 2 more times, then she's out.
And that would be a shame, given all of the work that's gone into that hurricane.
Indeed. So off the line now, we have got 10 kilometre inside bite on the left hand lane, and on the right lane we've got the white car, which is Black 13 of Jason.
And down here at the finish line, we have Poison Ivy, and she is waiting eagerly to call out whoever crosses the line first from this race.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. So here we go for race 4. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And that would be a clear win for side bike. Black 13 not quite making it over the line.
Interesting. Interesting. We'll see how this shakes things up. And what's that? Poison Ivy's gone over.
Yep, as we expected, Poison Ivy has just stepped across and has called out 10 kilometre inside bike.
Okay. Call-outs are coming fast and furious tonight. So, Scott O'Brien in the Jet Fuel Nova has just danced up to Jason in Black 13 and called him out. So that'll be race 8. Here we are for race 5. On the left-hand side, we've got the lime green car Raymu with Colette the Neon Princess. On the right-hand side, we've got DJ Ron Medic in Felony, which is the black car with the red hood scoop. Here we go for race 5. Raymu versus Felony. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And that was close, and a little tussle just before the line, but it was definitely Raymu that crossed the line first.
Yeah, Colette seemed to have some interesting technique of cutting him off there.
Yeah, there was definitely some fender rubbing happening there.
But that was Raymu who got the win. Swiftly moving on to race 6, the race for P1. So Enforcer is currently sitting on 1 king win. If Jimmy wins against Tam here in Kitsune, that will be 2 king wins tonight. Be interesting to see what happens. On the left hand side you have got the fox bodied Mustang prepared by RTR, which is Kitsune. On the right is the black Enforcer of Jimmy Fraser. Here we go for race 6. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And once again, a nice clear win with Enforcer crossing the line first, followed by Kitsune.
That's 2 king wins for Enforcer. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Definitely is. Now up the line we have got Poison Ivy and Sidebite. Rose in... Oh, sorry.
Once again, down at the line here, we have Mullet waiting to challenge the winner of this.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. Be interesting to see whether it is Sidebite or whether it is Poison Ivy. So on the left hand lane you've got Poison Ivy with Rose at the wheel. On the right hand side you have got Sidebite with Ken Kilometre on the wheel. Here we go for race 7, Poison Ivy versus Sidebite. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. Which means Poison Ivy's about to get called out?
Yep, and yep, as we expected.
Jimmy's marched over.
Happening as we speak.
Okay.
And Jimmy is doing the call out as we speak.
I can't see that Rose is going to be too happy about that, because that's going to stop her challenging Colette tonight. But anyway. Well, just as they're going up to the line, we have had our final call out of the night.
Yes, we have. And it's Hundrelay has called out Crockett Tub.
So Crockett Tub, who lost in race 1, has now been called out by Hundrelay, who lost in race 2. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. It does mean that we're not...
Drivers are eager to save some face tonight, I think.
It does mean that Poison Ivy's not going to get a chance to call out Colette for P2. And Colette hasn't had the opportunity to call out Jimmy and Enforcer for P1. So it will be probably a race to see who can get that first call out in next time. So up at the line, on the left hand side, we have got Scott O'Brien in the Jet Fuel Nova. On the right hand side, we have the white Porsche Black 13 with Jason, who's a retired gentleman who enjoys fishing. So here we go for race 8. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
Well, only one crossed the line, and that was the Jet Fuel Nova.
Yeah, Jason's got it sideways, backwards, pulled up down there near Princess Sparkle. So, interesting. Right. Two to go. Moving on to race 9.
Indeed. And the results of that last race, however, though, have had a massive effect on the positioning.
How so?
Jet Fuel Nova has jumped to position 7, and Black 13 has dropped to the position of Gatekeeper.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I can see Moonshot calling out that Porsche fairly early next time. Okay, up at the line, we've got Mullet, who hasn't raced yet tonight, and Poison Ivy, who's raced quite a bit tonight, but she's always raced on the right-hand lane. This time she's on the left-hand lane. Interesting. I wonder whether she knows something. Right, so grey car, left-hand lane is Mullet. Purple car, right-hand lane, Poison Ivy. So here we go for race 9. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And again, only one of them crossing the line, and that is Poison Ivy.
Yep, Mullet's on his roof, just past the end of my car park. Hopefully he's okay. Have you seen anything of that? Yeah, will do. Have you seen anything of that guy in that car that's parked up on the hill?
I haven't. He's not removed his helmet all night. There's something mysterious about that guy.
Yeah.
I've been watching the racing like an absolute hawk.
It's an interesting looking vehicle as well.
It is. It is.
Rear engine.
Yeah, there's something going on with that. Because I'm pretty sure that machine's supposed to have an engine in the front end.
Maybe it's 2 engines.
Could be. You never know. I mean, I don't think we've seen that here on A11 Outlaws, but anything is possible.
Definitely. Anyway, let's get sorted out and move on to race 10. So here we go, set up for race 10 of episode 6, the last race for tonight. And up at the line, on the left-hand side, we've got the yellow car of Hondrale. On the right-hand side, we have the white Toyota MR2 of Crockett Tub with Cuboid at the wheel. Hakari seems to have a sly grin on his face. I wonder.
What is he up to?
Has he been playing with Crockett Tub? Has he been tuning Crockett Tub, or is there something else going on?
Something else, as far as I know. I've certainly not seen Crockett Tub in our workshops, but Hakari has been off site a lot recently.
Interesting. So here we go for race 10 of episode 6 of A11 Outlaws. Got Crockett Tub on the left versus Hondrale on the right. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And a clear win for Crockett Tub.
Yeah, Hondrale's pulled up just at the end of the car park again. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, it's interesting. Interestingly enough, with what happened with Mullet, I wonder whether Poison Ivy knew something was going on with that lane, because she'd been on that lane for the other races tonight, and then she switched to the left-hand lane for this last race and won. Yeah. Cuboid was on the left-hand lane and won, and both the other drivers have pulled up there. I wonder whether there's been a crack in the road or something. Who knows?
I don't know. I think we're going to have to have a look, have a good old walk down the track and see what's going on down there.
Definitely. Right.
But of course, given the lead that he had, Crockett Tub decided to throw a bit of a power slide as he came across the line there.
Oh, very nice too. Right. We will get back to you in a few seconds and pull together the end results of tonight's racing. Yet again, another interesting night of racing.
Very much so. And a good number of king wins happening as well. And 2 king wins for Enforcer tonight.
Yes.
Currently sitting at the top of the pile.
Definitely. And, you know, had Colette in Ramu called him out, could she have beaten him? Maybe that was a choice that she's waiting so that she can tune her car to race against him and to beat him as opposed to the others.
it certainly seems like that may have been a choice, or it may just have been that she got beaten to the punch.
Yeah, maybe she just ran out of time for call-outs tonight. She's certainly got an interesting situation being P2. She's either got to call out Enforcer or get called out by Poison Ivy, because
yeah, it's going to be a tough decision to see which call-out happens first, I think.
Yeah, because Rose in Poison Ivy at P3, she's not going to sit there. She's either going to call out Colette, or she's going to sit down at the at your end of the track and wait for whichever one of those wins. But then that could also be interesting, because
I could see that one very much happening, in so much as she'll probably wait down with me for the Enforcer Remu.
See, that's interesting, because if Remu wins, then Enforcer will drop to 10.
Yep.
If Remu loses, Poison Ivy becomes P1.
Yes.
Because Remu will drop to 10, and
Enforcer will go off the top of the list
with 3 King wins,
and Poison Ivy will jump immediately to the first place. So I think that may be what she does. But certainly, I can see that being the tactical choice.
But then she's going to need to watch herself, because, not being funny, but Cuboid in P4, he's not stupid, is he?
He's not, no. And he certainly has been on a bit of a charge tonight as well.
Yeah, because if he thinks that Enforcer's going to win, then he could call out her in the hope that he can beat her to take P1.
Or at least to take, if at the very worst, take P3 before the P1, P2 tussle.
Yeah. Because if he calls out her first, that could be...
He can supplant Poison Ivy before that happens, possibly.
There's a lot to be done. So P1 we've got...
Interested next time.
Yeah, P1 we've got Enforcer. P2 we've got Remu. P3 we've got Poison Ivy. P4 we've got Crockett Tub.
Position 5 we've got the Jet Fuel Nova.
Scott O'Brien, he's broken away from the Gatekeeper Challenger area, and he seems to be doing quite well for himself tonight.
Yeah, slowly but surely working his way up that table, and could now be one to watch. I think he's got the bugs ironed out of that thing now.
Well, it's interesting because it's the same basic chassis as Dambuster, who's already, a king of the list. It's just a different propulsion system and a different engine. So
yeah, I think the fact that it's using turbine fuel I think that's been causing some problems initially, and I think they've now got that all ironed out now.
Yeah, I wonder whether he's been having a chat with the Flying Fenman to see how, setups and stuff like that, because he seems to definitely have been keeping it straighter tonight than he has on other occasions.
Yeah, I think there may have been some gentle coaching.
Right, so that's P5.
So in position 6 we have Ron Medic in I'm a Felony.
Okay.
Position 7 we have Kitsune.
Tam, yeah, he's had a mixed bag of a night.
Position 8 we have Sightbite.
Who's won one, lost one.
And position 9 we have Mullet.
Which, again, he lost to Poison Ivy, so, yeah.
And, of course, position 10 we have Hondrele.
Wade, yeah, he just keeps... I don't know, there's something about third gear. He just keeps missing third gear for some reason.
Missing it, yeah. So, for the Gatekeeper, we currently have Black 13 sitting in the Gatekeeper's position.
Yeah, and interesting, because it was a massive drop because of where the call-out was. But I can't see that that's going to stay that way very long. Either he's going to call out Wade early on, or whoever is at position 10, or he's going to get called out by the challenger, Katie, in Moonshot. But Porsche versus Lamborghini would make an interesting race. Yeah,
and I think she is quite keen to get herself out of that challenger position, because from the first shot out to not pull herself out of that position, I think she's kicking herself a bit.
but at least it's a different gatekeeper, so it won't be two losses to the same gatekeeper, so it won't risk putting her, you know.
Indeed.
So she's got nothing to lose. Right, folks, well, that's it for tonight for episode 6 of A11 Outlaws. We will be back in 3 weeks' time. Next week we have got episode 6 redemption of the van tournament, and then we've got the grand final episode 7 after that, with 6 cars going down Vulcan Raceway at a time, and then we will be back for another episode of A11 Outlaws, and then on to a new competition at Vulcan Raceway. It's a good night from me.
And a good night from me.
Don't forget to do the usual things: like, comment, subscribe,